little dear? Hey, little dear. Are you awake? Shh. It's just me, Tenari. Sorry to barge in like this, but Ra asked me to check on your stitches and wrappings while he's gone. And here I thought he was gonna turn me away at the door after giving me back those clothes. But no, he asked for my help. Can you believe that? I'm really excited to get to know you better. What your name is, where you're from, what food you like to eat. And speaking of food, Ra's gone to get you some breakfast. Don't worry, we won't let you go hungry around here. I'll be keeping you company until he comes back. But where are my manners? You must still be hurting from yesterday. Here, I brought a pain relief potion from my quarters. You'll have to wait to drink it until after your breakfast. On its own, it may irritate your sensitive little stomach, so it's better to eat first. I know it hurts, little dear, but I really don't think it's a good idea for you to take this potion right now. You'll get a stomachache if you take it without food. And trust me when I say that you can't really take a pain relief potion for the effects of another pain relief potion. What's that? Am I speaking from experience? Maybe I've had a bad tendency to leap before I look. Lots of scraped knees and elbows and the like. Anyways, no potions for you right now, no matter how cute your little doe eyes are. But I suppose you are in pain. A lot of pain. Okay, so how about this? I do have some jerky in my pockets. Do you eat meat? Then you should be fine. Here you go. Oh, slowly. It's kinda tough, so don't tear into it so fast. You'll choke yourself. Hasn't Ra fed you anything since last night? Tea and cakes? Well, no wonder you're starving. When you're done with that jerky, I'll give you the potion. It may take a minute for you to get through that, so why don't you let me check on those bandages, like Ra wanted. Can you lift your shirt for me? Thanks. I'm going to draw down the bandage and take a look. All right. I'll need to see your thigh, too. Ra told me that's where your other wound is. I'll be quick about it, I promise. Just pull this wrapping down. Ra did a good job with these. I'm surprised you let him near you with a needle. Anyone with a lick of sense could have seen that you were scared out of your mind yesterday. But I guess Ra must have won you over, huh? You were right to trust him. By the way, what's your name? Oh, okay. I guess you don't have to tell me. I did wonder why Ra never introduced you by name, and why he was just calling you little dear like the rest of us. But I'll respect your choice. Anyway, as you can see, I'm a two-legs like you. Though I'm a half-Naga hybrid, there's actually a couple dozen of us here in the Treasury. I'm sure they'll be really excited to learn that the person they lent clothing and bedding to yesterday is a new two-legs. Oh, but don't you worry. You don't need to meet them right now. That can wait until you've acclimated more. Or when Ra says it'll be okay. I know he's big and scary, but you're in good hands with him. He's one of the more caring and protective Naga around here. I guess you know that, since you let him stitch you up and bind your wounds. But don't forget, I'll also be here as well to keep you safe from harm and boredom alike. Okay, your stitches all look fine, and I can change your wrappings if you're okay with that. Yes? Okay, gotta take the old ones off first. What's that? Oh, I see. And what sort of powers do you think I have, little dear? You've heard rumors, I guess, Oh, Ra did what? You let him hypnotize you last night? I wasn't kidding when I said he must have won you over. Wow. You let a complete stranger of a Naga hypnotize you. But you won't tell us your name? You're an odd one, all right. But yes, we have a range of powers beyond hypnotism. But just as a warning, I'd be careful asking others questions like that. Some of the older Naga are private about their powers and would be offended. But I couldn't care less, especially since I don't have any. No shape-shifting, no psychic divinity. I can't even hypnotize anyone. Just try looking into my eyes. Here, let me show you. Even with my forehead pressed against yours, in our eyes inches apart, nope, nothing. See? Oops. Did I startle you by cupping your face? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. I promise I'm not trying to hurt you. I just wanted to show you that I can't hypnotize you. Even if I look deep into your eyes, which is a little bit of a shame, since they're so pretty, and I love the excuse. Huh, and you're even cuter when you tell me off like that. All right, I'll stop teasing. See, I'm not even touching your face anymore. Anyways, sorry for interrupting your eating. It looks like you're about halfway through. So why don't you finish up, and then I'll give you your potion. The jerky won't fill you up like a whole breakfast might, but it should at least ease your stomach lining before you take the medicine. I'm going to start rewrapping your thigh first, then I'll move on to your back. Well, of course I know what I'm doing. Ra wouldn't have entrusted you to me if I didn't. I'm sure he told you that we're all trained in basic first aid, so that's a huge part of it. But also, I learned a lot from my mother. She used to be a human apothecary in a far-off village, and she taught me almost everything I know about medicine, including how to make various healing potions. She was a miracle worker, little dear boy. I've even heard of her bringing people back to life with just a touch of her hand. Yeah, I know the stories are likely exaggerated, but they say that every tall tale has a bit of truth to it. And there's no denying that my mom could work life-altering miracles. Huh? Thank you for the condolences, little dear. You're very sweet to say that, but Okay, so what I'm about to tell you, you can't tell anyone about it. Not even Rahid. Okay? Do you promise? I don't know. Here, I'll start rewrapping your back. Okay, I'll trust you, little dear. I know I've spoken as if she's gone, but my mother, she's alive, but no one here can know that. You can probably understand why it'd be so bad to speak highly of a human in a treasury full of Naga, especially one who is well educated in the medicine for both Naga and humans. Why? Well, apart from the very fact that she's a human, there aren't many people who know how to kill my kind. But someone fluent in the kinds of medicines and potions, like my mother, can know which cures can also kill. The wrong dosage or application of a medication can be akin to poison. That is enough to consider her a threat to our sanctuary here. That's why, when we had to flee our home, because the villagers found out about me and my father, we couldn't bring her with us. We'd heard of the Treasury, but when my father made contact with the border guards, he realized very quickly that his human wife could not be welcome. She might even be in danger. So, he only told them that he had a son. My mother has been living in hiding on the outskirts of the Forest of Tears ever since. It's so rare that I get to visit her. Every time I do, we both have so many stories to tell each other. But it's difficult to manage it in secrecy. I don't remember the last time all three of us were together. My father and I visit at different times to avoid suspicion. It's weird talking about her like this with another person. Like I said, almost everyone thinks she's dead. Only my father and I know the truth. And he's not always the fuzziest, so it can be kinda hard to talk to him about things like this. In fact, I think this might be the first time I've told someone else that she's alive. Thank you for listening to me. Like I said, I don't get to talk about her often, but it just feels so easy to talk to you. And it's so nice. Like taking a big gulp of air when you come up from being underwater. Look at me just rambling on like that, and not even having the decency to ask about your own family. You don't know where your family is? Oh, you got separated from them. By the humans, I'm assuming? I'm so sorry to hear that. You've really been through the ringer, haven't you, little dear? I didn't comment on it earlier, but I can see your collarbones poking through your skin, and your temples are really sunken. You've got some lovely cheekbones, but almost no cheek. You look really starved, poor thing. Don't you worry, though. We'll take good care of you here at the Treasury. And if Ra doesn't treat you well, then I guess I'll just have to steal you away to my place. My dad would love you. Don't tell him I told you this, but he's got a soft spot for small, soft creatures. Of course you're small and soft to us, silly. We're Naga folk. Looks like you're done with your jerky, so here. Take this bottle. Don't drink all of it. About a mouthful should do the trick. That way, you'll have more for later, when you need it again. What's that face? You were expecting it to taste bad? That's a fair assumption. Most medicine does tend to taste bitter. But I added a secret ingredient to this specific concoction to mask that taste a bit. Best part is, it doesn't affect the potency at all. Okay then, your dressings are all changed. Plus you've had your pain relief potion and such, which should kick in soon. Is there anything else troubling you? Anything I can do to make you feel better? Your neck? It's sore? Not what I expected, but I guess that makes sense. Since you were sleeping with all of your limbs akimbo when I came in this morning, you might have gotten a crick in your neck from that. But don't you fret. That medicine should lessen the soreness. But in the meantime, how about I give you a massage? Yeah? You like that? All right, then let me just sit down right behind you. Put my hands on your shoulders. Okay. So, the neck is actually a really sensitive area, so I'm not going to use my entire hand to massage you, but rather just 2 fingers. Normally, I could use 3 or 4, but you're just so tiny that just 2 will do. I'm just gonna slowly rub circles into your skin, okay? Let me know if anything feels painful or tender. Shh. Just relax. That's it, little dear. Just relax into my hands. Feel the warmth seep into your skin. Let go of all your tension and pain and just relax. It looks like you're nodding off already. How cute. Normally, that'd be a little worrying. But given that you're going through a lot of healing right now, it makes sense. Your body is tired, and it needs all the rest it can get. Don't fight it, little dear. Just rest and relax. If it wouldn't be annoying to you, I can sing a little for you. My mom had a lullaby that I've never forgotten. Would that be okay? 1 pinch of stardust, one, just one, to bring you the sweetest dreams, my son. 2 shakes of moonlight, 2, just 2, to brighten the world around you. 3 dots of midnight, 3, yes, 3, to bring you the deepest sleep. 4 dashes of windsong, calming all that feels wrong. Hush, my child, and sleep. I'll tell Ra you'll be taking your breakfast later.